Grain and livestock markets closed mixed to lower Tuesday. This is the American Ag Network. I'm Corryn LaRue with this closing market wrap-up. Grain and oilseed futures closed mostly lower Tuesday following a largely uneventful USDA WASDE report that left major balance sheet estimates unchanged. Corn futures finished lower while soybeans managed a firmer tone in nearby contracts but ended weaker in deferred months. Wheat futures led the downside, closing 12 cents lower. USDA's monthly report provided little new information for traders, leaving U.S. corn carryout unchanged at 2.127 billion bushels, closely aligned with expectations and offering little reason for markets to move significantly in either direction. Now, soybean ending stocks were also left unchanged at 350 million bushels, while global soybean carryout was trimmed slightly to 125.31 million metric tons. Brazil production estimates were left unchanged, while Argentina's outlook was reduced modestly. Soybeans ultimately managed a stronger finish compared to other grains despite the lack of major changes in the report as traders continued monitoring South American production and global supply dynamics. Wheat futures entered the USDA report already under pressure from ample global supplies and concerns that the ongoing U.S.-Iran conflict could disrupt demand from key Middle Eastern importers. With no new supportive data from USDA, wheat remained weaker, although futures trimmed some of their earlier losses before the close. Over in livestock trade, cattle futures rebounded modestly Tuesday after Monday's losses, with contracts settling higher on technical buying and continued strength in the cash market. Roughly 3,800 employees at the JBS beef plant in Greeley, Colorado are expected to go on strike next week when the current contract extension expires Sunday, though the company indicated production could shift to other facilities if necessary. Lean hog futures found support from firm cash hog prices despite a softer pork cutout value. Live cattle and feeder cattle contracts also drew support from their discounts to the cash market and weakness in corn prices. Taking a look at closing numbers, May corn down 1.5 at $4.52 May soybeans up 5.5 at $12.01 3/4. May wheat down 12.25 at $5.91. May Kansas City wheat down 11 at $6.08 3/4. May Minneapolis wheat down 11 at $6.35. Moving over to the livestock complex, we're seeing some green. April live cattle up 222 at 232.37. March feeder cattle up 270 at 353.35, and April hogs up 125 at 96.07. Thanks for joining me for this closing market wrap-up. I'm Corryn LaRue with the American Ag Network.